I used ChatGPT to build a natural disaster game in Roblox, except I only have 50 hours to do it. ChatGPT is an AI tool that is essentially Google search combined with a personal assistant. You can use it to learn a new skill, do all your math homework, or... AI will probably put me out of a job soon. It works non-stop without wants or desires, like noodles. Since I don't have to go to school for a bit and my teacher can't email me any homework, I'm gonna spend the next 2 days making... I guess I have a game to build. Well, I'll add a timer right here, and I'll be starting and stopping the timer for sleep, bathroom breaks, and noodles. I'll start with building the main island, which is essentially the start menu. Next, I'll need to create a separate island where the disasters take place. Finally, I'll create a link between these islands and add more disasters, and create some kind of notification system. The system will let you know what kind of natural disaster you'll be faced with. Oh, and I'm sure nothing will go wrong. I started with downloading some assets. I wanted to create an island from a few rock models, but it didn't work out. Then I tried to build one by manipulating an existing island model. Now it's time to make my island look a bit better. I added some trees, a nice little bench, and a teleporter. I added a nice little border and basically made this look like Kai's Lookout. I think it looks pretty good compared to my original idea. This definitely isn't from One Piece. It's not about how you start, it's how you finish, right? Besides, I am more worried about how you'll be getting to and from the natural disasters. The first natural disaster will be a volcano, because it seems like it'll be the hardest. Building these disasters involves basically designing the models and then scripting their behavior. Sometimes I wish I could script my cat's behavior. I designed my volcano pretty quickly. Creativity is truly a gift. I spent a lot of time working on this animation, and then I had to figure out how to make it smoke. Now, all that's missing is the lava. I used blocks to represent the lava because, you know, what's scarier than a flaming liquid? Definitely flaming bricks. And if you touch them, you die. Also, you probably don't want them to touch you. Here's what the finished animation looks like. At this point, I'm a few hours in and I'm scared because things shouldn't be this easy. Having access to the world's most capable AI means never having to do anything I don't want to do again. Now I just need to create a connection between the main island and the disaster island. Then it's time for testing. I finally completed the first island and the disaster island, but I haven't completed any of the code for it. ChatGPT hasn't been much help, and does anyone else's chatbot talk like this? I may have been frustrated, or maybe it was ADHD, but I fiddled with this bench to take my mind off things. It reminds me of my basketball days and all the playing time I used to get. This is probably unrelated to why I started gaming in the first place. Since I'm tired of playing around and since ChatGPT's suggestion was basically swipe right, I reached out to my ex for help. Okay, done. Islands connected and teleporter in place. Now it's time to work on some more natural disasters. If my mom found out I hacked the school, I'm in huge trouble. So I did what most people my age do. I lied, sent fake screenshots, and my Netflix password? Disaster number 2 is going to be a wave. This thing is supposed to be huge, so I designed a massive wave and worked on the animation. Then I went back to coding. You just need to climb on something to avoid it. Most people won't get this, but after coding for a while, sometimes you just want to build something. Sometimes you really want to get your hands dirty. Sometimes. So I got a little sidetracked with a coin UI. Every time you beat a level, you get some coins. It was going to be a leaderboard, but I couldn't actually get the system to work. So, coins. I was having one issue after another, but I found some time to add a kill all button. Trust me, it's only there for scientific purposes. After a good night's sleep, I had about 24 hours remaining. I still have 2 disasters left to build. Plus, I need to add a few extra maps so the game doesn't feel too boring. At this point, I've accepted that I probably can't do this project completely by myself. I reached out for reinforcements. That's probably okay. Chad has trailers, Chad has houses, and clearly, Chad has access to his mother's credit card. Oh, and Chad has skills, because together we built a castle and a construction site. I designed these maps to work with all the disasters. Progress at last. ChatGPT wants a shower, a meteor shower, and so I must oblige. I played around with my models and this is the one I like. I coded this one to fall from the sky. It's probably best to avoid being hit by one of these. I only have around 6 hours left and I'm gonna remove the clock so you guys can be just as panicked as I was. All that is separating me and absolutely no consequences is a zombie disaster and a Harry Potter book. So I went straight to work like most people that complete high school in America. I wanted to have the zombies falling from the sky, so I worked on this portal. Now I have to figure out how to get the zombies to rain from the heavens.
Sometime later.
Well, it seems I didn't have to do all of this to avoid having homework. Anyway, I completed the game, and here's what it looks like. And everything seemed to work out okay. Thanks for watching, and remember to like if you liked the video and subscribe if you want to see more content like this. Hope to see you in a future video.
You